Hello, it's Mark Grogan from O'Neill Real Estate, and this is number 38 Redtingle Road in Camillo. An absolutely beautifully presented home, and we are going to go through room by room and see what's on offer with this one. Firstly, something I've got to point out. Now, I don't know what it is in WA. We don't really have fences across the front of our homes in that many cases. I reckon it would be, I'm going to say 10%, maybe it's less. This is one of the 10%, folks. It has all kinds of space out the front, so your full block is usable. 686 square metres of land, and it is all practical. You've got parking behind the gate. You've got room to move with this one, and a beautiful front garden as well. Everything about this is just lovely. We're going to go through and have a look at it all now, and I'll show you as much detail as I can as we go. Firstly, ooh, I like that. That's double glazed windows. Yeah, we'll see those from the other side in a minute. But for now, let's go and work out what is going on. We're on the journey together. I have hit record. I'm just going to show you things as we go. So we have a secure entrance. This entrance hall here is where the meter box is. So you do a self-read with this. You basically just report it all online. There you go. It's got that. I've shown you the ugly stuff first, but you know, hey, it's that kind of process. I just want to show you the details. I'll give you a crash course as we go. That is bedroom number one, a beautiful room. And then we've got through here, the kitchen, which I love this whole space. There is something so nice about the feel of this home. It really is just a beautiful place to be. And everything about the setup is convenient. They have really designed it just so well. And we will see all of it in more detail. That's the main living space. Obviously, we have a great outdoor living area as well. That's all going on. We'll go and check it out as well. But before we do that, we'll do the tour of the home. So, secondary bedrooms. They're back this way. This is just sort of giving you some context with the floor plan. Bedroom number 2, 3, 4, and the bathroom. All right, that's the context. Now for the detail. Beautiful tiled flooring through here as well. This really does set it apart. High quality and very attractive. Super low maintenance as well. Just get on with living. And this is the main bedroom. So it's really practical. You've got the wardrobes, which will be here. They're not built in as such, but they are a permanent fixture and they will stay. The double glazed windows at the front are a fantastic feature. And even just looking out them, you get to look at that beautiful garden at the front. There's also a roller shutter for when you don't want to look at that beautiful garden at the front. And if you have, if you're a sleeper innerer, or if you're a shift worker or whatever else might be causing you to need that kind of space, you can do it. These are the twist and open double glazed windows. So I think it's that way, and then they swing open that way. So really nice feature. Great if you like that airflow through the house, but when you don't, you shut them and it is done. They are really secure and a beautiful feature in this home. So master bedroom, main bedroom, lounge, whatever you need it to be. Linen cupboard there. And then that kitchen. Now let's explore this in a little bit more detail. I gave you a quick glimpse of it before, but this has been really nicely designed. So much bench space all the way through here. This island bench in the middle is kind of where you can serve up and prepare things. And you've got all of this workspace right the way down. So drawers all through here as well. So fantastic storage. And the farmhouse sink, which is a beautiful feature, that big ceramic sink. That huge Westinghouse oven is a gas cooktop and electric oven. All kinds of storage with this too. Like you've even got this little pull-out drawer for the boards, soft close drawers, all of that. And the breakfast bar on this side. Over here, the coffee station. With the two-door fridge space, well, there's space for that. In fact, they're even open to leaving that. They're moving overseas. So conversations can happen about such things. And all that beautiful living space. Big air conditioner up here, doing a lovely job of cooling all of this. Beautiful wood fire does a lovely job of heating it all. It's a really lovely part of the home. And the natural light through here. The whole home has actually really nice natural light. And wherever you look, you're looking out at the green lawn or the established gardens. It's very pretty. There's the laundry out there. You'll see that in a moment. That's behind two doors that I've got open so I could show you without fumbling around in the middle of the video. But this is what we've got. A good sized meals area here too. And we'll head back down to those secondary bedrooms. You can close off this part of the home if you wish. So that is a convenient factor. So that little bit of noise that's happening in the main living area, you can shut the door. Kids are all good. Whoever's living down this end of the house, it's all good for them too. Double glazed windows in here, plus the roller shutter as well. So, you know, you can get those extra half hours when the kids, you know what it's like when they've had literally just happened to me last night. So we were out late. It was a big family shindig and we were home late. The kids were in bed later than normal by quite a long shot. And we got an extra 15 minutes out of them. So, you know, sometimes the roller shutters would be a very good idea. They seem to be very led by the movement of the sun. The front bedroom has, again, the double glazing and the roller shutters and a big wardrobe across there. So very well set up. It was the original main bedroom before the lounge room at the front was converted as well. And all of this is exceptionally practical. You'd get a king size or a queen size in here, no problems at all. So remarkably good for a secondary bedroom, that's for sure. And I keep banging on about the natural light, but it's such an amazing thing to have that in a house. There are some houses that are so dark, can barely live in them. But this is good. You've got ceiling fans in all the bedrooms, as well as these heat panels on the wall. So they're an efficient way to keep the rooms warm. Just takes the chill out of the room, and they've got timers on them so they can, you know, keep the kids comfortable in those cold winter months. No carpets in this house, so we've got hard flooring, we've got the tiles through here and in that front room, and then in these rooms, you've got the hard flooring as well with the planks, and it looks great. And the main bathroom, well, the bathroom, I should say. There is the vanity with bath and shower. This is original, all of this, the bath that is, from the original design, but it's been retiled right through here. New tapware, the shower screen as well. And the mirror heated towel rails also, that they just plug in to there. And of course, it's an important factor in any house, the toilet. Or I should say, a toilet. And I'll show you why in just a moment. You may have already looked at the floor plan and seen for yourself as to why I say a toilet, not the toilet, because, well, look, spoiler alert, there's a second one. Light fittings are awesome, really sets the mood. You're seeing it in the middle of the day, of the evening, it's got a nice vibe. It's got a nice vibe, it's got a cool feel. And there is all kinds of practicality to the day-to-day living here. The backyard is beautiful. There's reticulation for the lawns, and they are looking so healthy. and the gardens are established. Everything around here is great. This area back here, you've got the cafe blinds that drop down and give it just all year round functionality. So even when it's cold and howling with wind and pouring with rain, it's still somewhat more protected under here than it would otherwise be, with those cafe blinds that drop down in the tracks and they can withstand the elements. The patio roof is insulated as well. So that's all done. And that made a huge difference, apparently, to the comfort and temperature out here. Now, the laundry has been positioned out here. The dryer, washing machine, and trough. It's just got these two cupboard doors that close up, so you don't have to look at that when you're entertaining. Not that it's bad to look at, I've got to say. They've done some very nice colour selections with all of that. But, you know, the laundry isn't what you want to look at while you're having a barbecue. So you can just put all of that like that. It's closed and it looks fantastic. And you've got cool feature lights here. Not get the full effect in the middle of the day, but you can imagine of an evening, it is very pretty indeed. And when you've got guests over, they don't have to traipse through your house to use the loo. There is a toilet. So that is behind the other toilet. So the one you saw from inside, that is what we've got out here. It's very practical, folks. It's very practical. And all this concrete work that's been done outside is terrific as well. It's even been done with a, well, they essentially put in a footing so that if they ever wanted to enclose this area, the concrete was poured with a footing on the outside here so that that could be done. It's a really lovely space. And then along here, this section down here has a couple of citrus trees. Beautifully established back this section of the home. A lovely dappled shade that comes across here on a hot afternoon. It's a nice place to be. There's a cubby house for the kids there. I say for the kids, I mean, I'm not going to, if you're into that, then that's cool. Use it if you wish. I wouldn't call it a home office or a granny flat, but it's 2025. Everything's accommodation these days. The side of the house, there are two clotheslines, as well as the instantaneous hot water system. All very neat and tidy down the service side of the house. And there's a gate through to the front as well. Love all this bamboo along the side as well. They've created a beautiful screen with all of that. As you can imagine with that and the other trees around here, get a fair amount of bird life coming in here of the afternoon and in the mornings as well. Can you hear that? That's not special effects. That's a real bird that just tweeted at the same time that I was talking about it. Okay, so the garage. Single garage coming through here. It's a manual door. And this carport has been here for a long, long time, and they just put up some panels on that side to protect everything from the weather. But single car access, but plenty of parking over here for push bikes, motorbikes, lawnmower, and stuff. All the stuff you need when you've got a house, that all fits alongside here. So, very practical. Very practical and very pretty. Practical and pretty don't always go hand in hand, but in this case, they really have done a perfect job of making it super functional and super attractive to look at. One thing I forgot to mention before is that 2-drawer dishwasher. Fisher & Paykel, great quality appliances, and that will stay as well. Everything has been done very, very nicely on this. The double glazing, the quality of the home itself, It's all there, and the location is brilliant too. I'm not sure if you have already done it, but jump on Google Maps if you haven't and see how close it is to so much stuff. It's a lovely little street, and you are close to shops, public transport, schools. You're close to Westfield Park Primary. You're just around the corner, really, and everything is nearby with this one. It is a good location and a fantastic home. Hopefully, that little tour has given you enough information to go, yep, well, that's the one for me. It is a special place. If you want to see it in person, we can set that up, or if you've already seen enough, you can make an offer sight unseen, but video thoroughly watched. If you've watched this far in, thank you for sticking around for so long. I hope I've given you enough detail. If not, and you have further questions, it's Mark Grogan from O'Neill Real Estate. I look forward to chatting with you soon.